So people ask me how I got to where I'm at, and I've never really gone over like what I went through to get me to where I'm at today and where I was and stuff. So pretty much, my daughter died at birth, my first one, Brooklyn. She died in my arms, which kind of fucked me up. So I became like a raging alcoholic, depressed mess. I really wanted to just die. And it's like, I didn't realize that, but I was like trying to kill myself, you know what I mean? Because like in my heart and in my mind, like I felt like, my job was to protect her, and I didn't, and I couldn't. So like, I was useless, and I felt like I wasn't even worthy of breathing because she couldn't. So I went through that, and then I was partying hardy in my early 20s, boozing pretty hard, taking whatever the fuck, sniffing whatever I could, taking whatever I could, just to numb whatever the fuck I was feeling. I didn't even have a chance to feel anything really, because I was so fucking zombified all the time. So I got stabbed in my back. My friend was getting jumped. Me and my brother ran up to try to help him. They had knives out. I didn't realize. We started punching people. I got stabbed twice in my back. I had to get staples, all that shit. It took me a few months to heal up because I'm diabetic. So we heal a little slower than regular people. So I healed up from that. You think I would have learned from getting stabbed twice in the spine and almost getting fucking paralyzed, or could have died? Like, really got lucky. But no, that was my excuse to turn it up even more. I'm untouchable, you know? In my mind, it's fuck it. I didn't die, so I guess I'm not supposed to. Guess that's one way to look at it. So I just destroyed my body for years and years and years and years, until I finally had to be forced to be sober. I had to finally fucking think with a sober mind every single day for 6 months. So what happened was, I ended up getting jumped, and they took my necklace. And then 3 days later, I seen him at the store, wearing my necklace. So obviously I took it back, punched him. He was wearing his necklace and mine. So they called it a robbery because they were saying that I stole his necklace, which it was fucking tinfoil. I didn't want his necklace. I wanted mine back, and it was just the principle. I could give a fuck if it cost me $5, which it was a little more than $5, but it's the principle. It doesn't even matter. So I punched him out. I took it. They called me. I was already on pretrial for that aggravated assault for stabbing that dude in the cheek. So I ended up getting locked up. I was looking at 3 to 5 years in prison. I ended up proving that it was my necklace and the whole bullshit. And I ended up just doing 6 months in county. But my point is that 6 months in county changed my life, because even though 6 months doesn't seem like a long time, when you're locked up and you're by yourself, like here, and you have to have a sober mind, because like when I'm in there, like I don't do like dope and shit like that. So like everybody that's getting fucked up in county and shit, I'm not touching any of that shit. I'm just like reading, working out, just fucking trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with me, because I know I got an issue. I just never wanted to deal with it. You know what I mean? It was too hard for me to look in the mirror and really fucking say, yo, you're fucking up. Pull it together. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to do that. A lot of the times you have to do that. Now I do it every day. But I needed that time to have a sober mind and just really have to go through and process everything I've been through, from my daughter dying to the present time when I was locked up. I had to process all kinds of shit that I was so fucked up and scared to just get through, that I just pushed it away and numbed it and set it aside. So the point is, don't do that to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Whether good or bad, just be honest with yourself, because the only way, if you're miserable, the only way you're going to change your life for sure is having to be present and really process what's going on. Because 9 times out of 10, if you feel that way, then there's a root of the problem, and the only way to fix it is to take care of the root of the problem. You can't just can't keep putting band-aids over bullet wounds. But yeah, so that's kind of my story. And and from my diabetes, I get really sick. So when I got released from county jail, I started getting progressively like more and more sick. And I went to the doctor, and they said I had something called gastroparesis, which is from the diabetes. And what it does is it kills off your nerve endings in your stomach, so your digestive system works like half speed. So I throw up a lot, I'm nauseous a lot. I know it's gross, but that's my life. And so pretty much it got to the point where I couldn't even get out of bed, at all. So, and they had already tried me. I went to so many specialist appointments. They tried me on like 8 medications, like 7 or 8 pills that just none of them worked, didn't do anything. So I was just smoking weed to take care of the nausea. And then I did my own research, kind of like some holistic type of fucking whatever, And I started doing like breathing, meditation, just like positive thinking, shit like that, which literally changed my life. Not only my health, but it changed my mindset, which literally changed my life even more than I had already, you know what I mean? I had already pushed myself to change, but now I was getting even better. And just from breathing and meditation and positive thinking, I was like, what the hell, you know what I mean? I knew I had changed in county, but I didn't realize, I knew I changed in county, but I didn't realize, what actually caused it to, really manifest, you know what I mean? And, yeah, that was it, man. Change your mind, change your life. I mean, I proved, anybody can do it. I didn't even want to be here anymore, you know what I mean? And now I love my life. I love my life. After I got released, I became a janitor. Then I was so sick from my diabetes that they kept trying to fire me, and I was just explaining my health, and I had doctors explaining my situation, all that. They didn't care. I get it. Everyone's got their own issues, but at the end of the day, people have to run a business. So I can't really take it to heart, even though it sucks, and I got a family I got to provide for and all this shit. I can't really cry about it. I got to figure it out, right? Like I did my other stuff, right? Right. And that's when you're clear, you can do that shit, right? So what I did is I figured out how to go from janitor to start my own cleaning business. Started my own cleaning business. That was probably, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. Started my own cleaning business, and I work half as much as I normally did, or as I did before, and I'm making way more money. But the point is, it's never too late. You can change, and you just got to be honest with yourself. And that's my story. Everyone's got their own story, but that's what got me to where I am. And now I'm positive, and I'm just trying to help you guys get in the same mindset, the same positivity. I want you guys in that same spot, man, because I've been in that negative spot, and it sucks. And I see a lot of you dudes out there, grown-ass men, depressed and shit. Dude, I genuinely fucking care. I genuinely feel bad. That sucks, dude. Nobody should have to feel like that, especially a grown-ass man, And I feel bad. So I want to help you guys just kind of get out of your ruts, man. And fitness is huge. If you just show up at the gym and you just try, it'll change your mind, and then it'll change your life. I promise. If you need me, DM me. No joke. I want to help. All right, guys. Kill the day. Kill the day.